the more I experimented adjusting the power of the compositions, the better, I liked it. I was able to adjust it so it would break the material and shoot blood out. I was able to shoot at different objects without sparks flying all over the place. You never see that in real life from a rifle shot or a gunshot. When you're looking at a revolver being shot, in real life you'll see some fire. But in some of the stuff I had to do, I had to put in black powder that made lots of sparks, so the camera could pick up some of the action. This I was able to do. But for my explosives, with the years of experience, I could make stuff blow up, good shots without any sparks, without very much smoke. And when George looked at it, he went through the film frame by frame and only found the initial flash on one frame, just one frame. And he was surprised. On the Hollywood stuff, you see it on a dozen frames. And he couldn't get over it. And the more he saw of my special effects, the better he liked it. He says, Regis, out in Hollywood, New York, they have to take 2, 3, 4, maybe half a dozen shots, because some of that stuff doesn't work the way it's supposed to. He says, yours works first time every time. Good. I like that. One of the effects was at the gas tank. We had to blow a lock off the gas pump. I've blown locks that I was compelled to do. And unfortunately, I put too big of a charge, too powerful of a charge in the lock, and everything flew and you couldn't see it. The effect wasn't what George wanted. But he says, we'll make it work. The other thing was, like I said, was fixing the truck. But all the others, it was the time involved in setting up, having a person, take off his shirt, his T-shirt or something, and taping the stuff to his skin, or getting inside the guy's pants to tape it on his legs. It gets to be a little rough, time consuming, and some of it, it took 20 minutes to get ready for the shot. This was the most time consuming for George that he had no control over, and we had no control over, since it was in a sequence of what they was doing. I can recall in the farmhouse, they had this dummy made up real nice up on the second floor on top of the steps. And, when I walked into the house, I liked to snoop. And I went upstairs and looked at that sucker. Damn! this was eventually the dummy that we had to blow his brains out. We had it twofold, and eventually I made it threefold when everything was done and the head was blown off and everything. You'll see one picture that I have of me chewing at the dummy. And they said, yeah, you are crazy, Regis. You are crazy. Jack Russo was a go-getter. Vince was, and Jack, they was right and left hand man for George Romero that made everything go.